Hello friends, my name is Sachin and I am going to tell you the 10 basic features of Windows 10. So let's start. As you can see here, we have a Windows 10 logo. After pressing it, you will be able to see that Windows 10 is a combination of Windows 8 and Windows 7. As you can see here, we have a tiles like of view which comes up with the Windows 8 of Microsoft. Here we have an options view which comes up with the Windows 7 of Microsoft. Here we also have an all apps button. After pressing it, you will be able to see all the installed app on your PC. We also have a back button here. We have power button, we have setting button, we have file explorer button. As you can see, we have also have most recently used app by us here. As you can see, notepad and paint all here. After pressing it, you will be able to see the most recently file used by those apps. So overall you can say my Windows 10 is a combination of Windows 7 and Windows 8. Here we also have a great functionality given by the Microsoft. As you can see, the graphical user interface has been changed a lot as compared to its earlier version, that is Windows 7 and Windows 8. As you can see, the folders view and all has been changed a lot, has been improved, you can say. Here we also have a quick access button where you can directly open any file that has been used by you recently. It basically it creates a shortcut of most recently used file by us, so that we will directly access that file or that location. It directly takes you to that location, or you can directly use that file. So this is the great functionality given by the Microsoft in its Windows 10 version, which was missing in its earlier version, that is Windows 7 and Windows 8. Here we also have a Microsoft 10 logo. As you can see, the laser lights are coming out. This is the great logo designed by the Microsoft for Windows 10. Great logo to see, really appreciable. As you can see, the Microsoft has comes up with the Microsoft Edge in this recent version as a web browser. As you know, in Microsoft Windows earlier version, that is Windows 7 and Windows 8, we used to have Internet Explorer as the web browser, default browser given by the Microsoft Windows, which were very rarely used by the customers. So Microsoft Windows has comes up with the Microsoft Edge, which is quite compatible with the other web browser like that of Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome. As you can see, it also has a setting option and advanced setting option, which makes him compatible as compared to that of other web browsers. You can search for anything here, and we also have all the trending topics and news flashing over here. You can search for, as you can say, you can search for anything here, like I have searched for the FB. And you can also highlight or mark as per your requirement. As you can see, we have a highlighter here of yellow color. You can mark it which is important to you. You can erase it if you doesn't want it. We have a two color highlighter, that is one is blue and one is yellow. You can erase it. We also have a note here where you can type any note which is important. You can delete it, you can keep it as per your requirement. This is the great functionality given by the Microsoft in its Microsoft Edge web browser in Windows 10, which I think any of the other browser doesn't have, that is Mozilla and Chrome doesn't have it. So overall you can say the Microsoft has given a great browser to Windows 10, which were missing in its earlier version, that is Windows 8 and Windows 7. Yeah, Microsoft has given a great feature. One of the great feature in Windows 10 is this Cortana. As you can see, this is the it's like an assistant to you. You can search for anything on it, that is install apps on your PC. If it doesn't find it on your PC, it looks for it on internet. It also have a voice recognize option here. Let me show you. Facebook.
I will take you to Facebook.
So as you can see, I have searched for the Facebook and it took me on to the Facebook. It basically search. It basically works for searching it first on a PC. If it doesn't find it on a PC, it directly take you the. It directly search it for it on internet. It basically use the Bing as the default search because it use the Microsoft Edge, and Microsoft Edge have the Bing as the default search. Here we also have a web companion. As you can see, web companion, you can search for any website or any search for to search anything. By you can use web companion by pressing Windows button plus Alt plus space on it. You can search for anything. You can pin it or unpin it. By unpinning it, you can see it by hovering it on it. Otherwise, you will not be able to see it. You can maximize it. By maximizing it, you will be able to see all the icons which are very popular. By pressing it, it directly takes you to that particular site, and on that particular site you will be able to use it. You can also minimize it, unpin it, close it as per your requirement. So this is one of the great feature of Microsoft. And here we have a notification bar where you can see Action Center. Here we have all the notification regarding your Windows. You can see there is a tablet mode option. After turning on the tablet mode option, you will be able to see the bigger version of Windows 7 and Windows 8. You can turn it off as per your requirement. As you can see, you have all setting option also here. You can directly go to the settings of your PC, and you have Bluetooth, location, Wi-Fi option, airplane mode option, and all other options which are basically used by us. It directly Windows had directly placed it over here by improving the graphical user interface which were missing in its earlier version. You can, as you can see, you can collapse it or expand it as per your requirement. Here we have let's go to the store of Windows 10. As you can see, all the apps are well unified, which were not in its earlier version of Windows 10. In earlier version of Windows, uh, the apps were not unified, but in this version the apps were unified, and you can see the unified version of store. As you can see, we have minimize, maximize and closing option here, which were missing in its earlier version, that is Windows 8. Here we have the one of the greatest feature of Windows. Let me show you. Before it, I need to open a few apps. Here we go. This is the task view option of Windows 10. uh, I guess Microsoft has tried to copy the Mac OS style. uh, it already have it basically succeeded in doing it. As you can see, you can directly use that particular app would you like to, and this is the great functionality done by the Microsoft in its recent version. You can close it or directly go to the particular app as per your requirement. So this is the great functionality done by the Microsoft in its recent version, that is Windows 10. So if you ask me, Microsoft has great functionality done in this recent version. For me, the best functionality added in this recent version is this web companion, this Raspberry option, and this Cortana. These three functionality I really appreciable, and all other functionality are far more greater the best than its earlier version. So that's for this tutorial. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Please subscribe my channel, and thumbs up for it if you like this. Thank you.